Without question, one of the best things you can do for your garden is make your own compost at home. And this is what it looks like. Essentially, it's broken down organic matter that's stable, cool, and chock full of friendly organisms. So what's compost good for? Well, look, the list would take me a couple of hours to get through, so let's just limit it to the fact that it reduces waste and that it feeds organisms in the soil, which in turn feed, water, and protect plants. Compost needs to be made with a high nitrogen-carbon ratio, which actually means more green wastes than brown materials going into the bin or the heap. In my bins, the green portion consists of lots of weeds and kitchen scraps, and these literally go in daily. They're full of nitrogen, which is an accelerator. The browns, we've got cardboard, shredded paper, and a bit of wood chips. These are rich in carbon. A new compost activator has just been released by Soil Solver, and it's the first of its kind in Australia. This combines pure natural nitrogen from feather meal with a unique selection of rock and ore minerals, plus there's high-grade kale and clay. I've put all these materials into a 25-litre bucket, and to this I'm going to add 250 mils or a cupful to the mix. That will up the nitrogen content, and that helps to produce heat, enough to kill off weed seeds. At the same time, you'll be depositing a full spectrum of mineral nutrients that will remain in the soil right through the process and end up in your soil where it's needed. Organics and minerals, the perfect partnership. Composting makes these rock and ore minerals plant available. Kale and clay helps reduce hydrophobic or water repellent problems that we have in sandy soils. It's really important that you get mature compost. This is at least 6 months old and it has a lovely earthy smell. Now, the benefit of this in the soil is that it helps the soil to overcome the problem of water repellency, and that's terribly significant in sandy soils. The clay added to the blend also slows the leaching of minerals, in particular phosphate, which is good news for our waterways. Well, I hope I might have inspired you to get composting this weekend. And this little compost booster, well, I tell you what, it is just the bee's knees to get things moving.